Thomas Jefferson is synonymous with the American Revolution. Almost anyone you come across the street, if you ask, who was a famous person from the American Revolution, will be able to tell you, Thomas Jefferson. And if you ask them, what did Thomas Jefferson do? The first thing they'll usually say is Declaration of Independence. Then they'll start to think and go, oh, he was a president. And, didn't he go to France and do some Treaty of Paris in 1783? They'll be able to tell you maybe about Sally Hemings if they've watched a history documentary or two. But is this what Jefferson wanted to be remembered for? Is this what he wanted his legacy to be? Did he want people to know that he was governor of Virginia and president of the United States? Well, I decided to find out. So the place I looked was on the Monticello website, had his gravestone, and on his epitaph, as Jefferson was very good at organizing things, before he died, he just told everyone what he wanted on his epitaph with specific instructions. And so it says, here was buried Thomas Jefferson, author of the Declaration of Independence, the Statute of Virginia for Religious Freedom, and father of the University of Virginia. Well, that's weird. Most people can't tell you that. Declaration of Independence, okay, we're all in agreement there. But the Statute of Virginia for Religious Freedom, very few people have heard of that. And then founder of the University of Virginia. If you're from Virginia or from that part of the country, you might know that, but most people don't actually know he founded a college. So let's look at why Jefferson thought these were the most important things to remember and what they meant for his legacy. First off, the importance of religious freedom for him was unsurpassed. A lot of people like to quote Thomas Jefferson and his wall of church and state, but if we look at where this is found, it's actually found in a response to a giant block of cheese that a Baptist group sent to Jefferson, thanking him for protecting them from religious persecution they had been facing. And so he responded about that, trying to say that the church was safe from the government encroaching on it. A lot of times people think that it was the opposite, where the government was safe from the church encroaching. But he actually thought it was, if Jefferson was president today, he would be considered extremely conservative, because he gave money to Native American missionaries. He also attended church, even though the famous story is that when someone asked, why do you attend church if you don't believe it? He said, it's because I believe that the people need to believe it, so I set the example. That's a paraphrase. And then also the University of Virginia, why was this so important? He extremely believed in liberty, and he believed that liberty came from being able to reason, and if you were not taught morals, you could not keep liberty, and so you had to be well educated in order to keep a good democracy. So these are the three things Jefferson wanted to be known for. We know him for one, but hopefully we'll start knowing him for all three soon. Thanks. It's very important as a historian to look at facts fairly and see the whole picture.